Hello, waste treatment tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. Ha! I got it. Thought I was going to mess that up. With me, Blowing Kilo. So, it's been a few days between episodes, so I've had a little bit of a rest. I looked up, just for interest's sake, what the Aun, whatever this is called. I looked up what that thing does, seeing as you can equip it. And it's a +1 dexterity, and it only goes up to a maximum of 18. So none of our party actually has less than 18 dexterity, therefore it's basically useless. If you were going with fair rolls rather than modified stats, maybe you could use it, but for me, not so good. Anyway, other than that, I think we're ready to go. This was the lair of the Otyuk, or whatever you call them. And, I mean, we get that nasty stat penalty down in the sewers, so I'm trying to avoid battles a little bit and sort of speed along, so we'll see how we do. You see a scrap of purple cloth clinging to the bottom of the south door. I think we've seen green cloth and purple cloth. We're probably following, like, somebody. I don't know what's going on. Also, one thing to note, if you're looking in, right here, this area, there's no XY coordinates like normal, so the mapping would be even harder than normal if you were trying to do that. One of the things I noticed when I loaded up today was the Gold Box Explorer map even had a little bit of a hard time figuring out where we were at first, because the game is really trying to hide the map. You can't use the area map or anything, so just thought you'd like to know that. So there's no way we should know where we are. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's... Well, there's a few things there. We'll see how it goes. I want to kill some more Otyuks anyway. It looks a lot like the last map. Oh well, we'll see. Maybe it is repeating sewers. Actually, this does not look like the right map. Do we go to 3? No. 2? Either my map is wrong, or I'm lost. Oh well, I guess we'll just do it the old-fashioned way for a while. I mean, it's almost right, just not quite. I don't know what I found here. Stuffed in a crevice here are the slain bodies of 2 red-robed assassins. It would take something powerful to have lodged them so tightly. Look. The remains of the body is still here. An arm is marked with the defective version of the sigil on your arms. Oh. Rats the size of large dogs rush away at your approach. Pieces of trolls lie strewn about here. What do you do? Burn them. Trolls are notoriously hard to kill. You quickly sear the pieces into inactivity. Cool, keep looking. Okay, that's it. So we found like a room with maybe failed experiments for these bonds, and then some trolls killed them, or I don't know, something weird. Bash. We're pretty good at bashing down doors. Let me look around in here. I haven't really spent a lot of time searching because I'm trying to avoid lots of random battles. Seems like the map is like maybe reversed, flipped backwards or something. Maybe it's just wrong. I don't know. If you're paying attention to the timer, you can see that I'm pressing L to look every now and then, rather than just searching everywhere. Now, it is difficult to keep track of where I am without a proper map to go off of. Oh, good! Piles of excrement have been shaped into pyramids here. Isn't that lovely? Many Otyug are smoothing the sides and making artistic embellishments. What? A glint of metal comes from one pile. What do you do? Do you bargain with the sewage monsters? No, we just kill them. Now, they did seem relatively strong last time. Neo-Otyugs. They actually have a lot of HP. Wow. And there's quite a few. Okay. Is there an entry for Neo-Otyugs? Otyugs? I don't know. No one ever corrected my pronunciation. Okay, we fought Otyugs, level 7. Is there a Neo-Otyug? There is indeed, a more powerful form of the Otyug. I have no idea. Disgusting scavengers have several vicious attacks and a heavily armored body. At least it doesn't say, like, poisonous bite or paralyzing tail or something like that. That's what you really want to look out for. Okay, so, Elric could kill a baby Otyug, or he could cast, like, I don't know, could try protection from evil here. I don't even know if that works on these things. What I am going to do before too long, a couple more levels up for my clerics, is I'll stop using 3rd level mage spells for protection from evil and start using 4th level cleric spells for protection from evil, because then we can have more fireballs, and we'll have, the clerics will handle protection from evil. And then the mages can handle the haste and stuff. Let's try... I think you have to be adjacent to the target, so we need to stay together, basically. And... Mystic... Yeah, like he could have cast that instead. You can cast a prayer. Alright, so protection from evil. If I cast it on Earth, it will hit, I believe, everybody at 1 radius away from him, kind of in that area. If you cast it before battle, it just hits the whole party, but... Let's see. Well, I'm not 100% sure if it worked. I think that's how it's supposed to work, but it didn't do the little diddly-do for everybody around him like I was expecting. Alright, Alucard, you're gonna move down and start beating on this guy. Good start. Christina, what else could we do here? More magic, or should we just start attacking? Actually, you know, Lightning Bolt, they're all lined up here. It's a pretty good spell if I can get it. Earth Darkness doesn't have a whole lot of options. Alright, so it works kind of diagonally, sort of depending on how you shoot it. And it can bounce off of the wall, but... And also, it's supposed to reflect towards the caster, so like I'm worried that if I target here, it'll go down to this square, and then bounce back, and then kill these people like that, kind of. So I'm thinking if I aim it sort of like this way, then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can go between 4 and 8 squares, I believe. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. 2, 3, just to be safe. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reflect. It almost bounced back. Still, I think that was a pretty good spell, right? These things have a lot of HP. We did do some good damage. Even hit one of the babies. Okay. And is there any good... You know, fella, let's use a prayer. This looks like it's going to be a relatively difficult... Oh, I have 2 people praying. Oops! That was my bad. It looks like it's going to be a relatively difficult fight, so, you know. I think a fireball is effective. Fireballs are always effective. I kind of expected they'd be grouping on me like that. So, we don't want to hit Christine if we can help it. This is fine. This will hit everything on the screen, I believe. Target, go. Not bad. It didn't do a ton of damage. 28 damage. What level is Mystic of Ba for Mage? I think he's a level 7 Mage, so 28 damage is... A Fireball is level D6, so 7d6. The most he could get is 42. So a 28 is still slightly above average. We can't complain about it too much. Let's try an Ice Storm. Ice Storms aren't as good as Fireballs in this situation, I don't think, but... I'm kind of annoyed that I wasted a prayer spell there. What else could we do? Another Fireball? I mean, we can get interrupted here quite easily, but... This seems like a hardest battle we've had in the whole game, like, even in the first game. So honestly, like, these things have a lot of HP. We might as well do it proper. So the Ice Storm, I believe, just has a radius of 2. I think I'll cast it here. I think it'll hit this guy, not that guy, but everybody else, basically, if I target right here. Just think of a diamond with a 2 high and low, and it'll hit diagonally just 1, I believe. We'll find out. If Christina gets hit, I misunderstood it. Not bad. Also, 21 damage with no saving throw for half. It's pretty good. Alright, Fella McGubbins, now that you're a little bit more rangery, you start attacking. Another Fireball. I think this is our last Fireball that we'll need to cast. This is likely to kill all of these guys, too, now. Or, well, likely. 29 damage, that's a really good roll. Alright, I think now we can just do some melee and we'll be fine. I mean, ouch. I say that, and then suddenly the damage train picks up. Let's move down so that we can get another person attacking here. Christina, yeah, you're in a nasty position here. I mean, we could probably Stinkin Cloud them. That would help a little bit. I assume that works. You know, you'd almost expect them to be immune to Stinkin Cloud because they're because there's like garbage monsters. I don't know if they are or not. I don't think they are. If we target it here, it doesn't. For large monsters, we've learned this, right? As long as one square of them is in the cloud, then they'll be affected. Yeah, they're totally weak against poison, basically. Would be the saving throw in future games. Alright, Alucard. Actually, we're going to throw a lightning bolt here. It'll work. I don't think this will reflect. Well, if it did reflect, but it didn't reflect far enough to hurt us, basically. It would have been nice. I think that only had a range of like 4 or 5. If we'd got the maximum 8, it would have hit both of the Otyughs twice. Or all 3 of them twice. Which would have been awesome. Hey guys, aren't you happy? I'm using all my magic this time. It's surrendered? These things must be smarter than I was expecting. How could they surrender? I mean, they did say at the beginning that we could have tried to negotiate with them. Seems kind of silly. Anyway, we win. 4,500 experience, not too shabby. No treasure here, but there must be some treasure afterwards. The object is a glittering piece of jewelry, ornately sculpted in the symbol of the Zentrim. Right, we know something about them. The object looks to have been worn until recently. You are given a few other trinkets as well. Given? I thought we killed them all. A little bit of experience. Gems and jewelry we can share. That's it. So did we just automatically get... I don't know where that object went. Or if it's like a quest item that just shows up, doesn't show up in the inventory or something. I certainly don't see it. Oh well. I don't think I missed it. I took everything I could. I didn't leave anything behind. So unless, like, by virtue of Earth Darkness inventory being full, we somehow missed out on something there, that would be really bad. Next time he'll have a couple slots open just in case. Alright, well, that was a good fight. Let's save up. Don't quit to DOS yet. You could try to fix, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Let's keep looking around. I think even if the map isn't working correctly, it does give me an idea of where I am, whereas normally you don't have your coordinates at all. And I think the boundary is still 5 tiles across, so I sort of know where I am. Like, I'm going back up to our entrance this way. Just checking on a few doors on the way. And this should have been where we came in, yeah. Even though it doesn't line up properly, it sort of works. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of random encounters down here, which is nice. Back down. So this was where we fought the Otyughs, I believe. Bash it. I wonder if bashing doors stay busted this time. In Pool of Radiance, they were not. The room is filled with filth, though most of the smell comes from 2 piles near the center. The Otyugh attack immediately this time. Maybe it's only the large ones that are smart. No, there's a large one here again, too. Much smaller battle, though, so I don't feel too bad about not resting up for spells. We should be able to handle this, right? Move... I am going to use a Stinkin Cloud, though, because they're good. Well, it didn't work very well, but it was worth a shot. They get a lot of attacks. They definitely get a lot of attacks. Okay, I should probably focus on the little guys first, because they go down pretty quick. I don't know how much more damage the Neo Otyugh does compared to the little guys, but I think it's still for the best. Should try like focusing on the same ones. Doesn't seem to be any, I got a lot of extra spells. I don't think sleep will work here. I think it's unlikely. I've got a lot of stuff, you know, snake charm, mirror image, a lot of stuff that you don't need to use very often. I don't even know if they're evil, technically. So, the fact that I used that on the last one, it may have done nothing. Alright, let's just focus on killing them. We should be okay. There we go, one down. I mean, we're getting, like, most people are on the 2 attacks every second round, so... That was the wrong one. There we go. I'm probably going to want to heal up after this battle, I think. I also could consider trying to get backstabbed with Alucard. Someone did mention that you can't get backstabs on large enemies, which is disappointing. Oops, no. Even if you're... Oops. Oh, I can't... Oops. I can't... You can't back out of your move once you use your last action, your last movement point. But yeah, someone mentioned that the only way to get backstabs is to be directly behind a small creature, basically. And someone has to have attacked them from the opposite side. Alright, well, we're getting some pretty good experience here. Help us get some levels up. Alright, let's use the encamp fix thing. We could be attacked while we're resting, you never know. Turns out everyone just healed up anyway. I don't know how much time actually passed there. It's supposed to... I don't know if the game cheats or not, but it's supposed to be like all your characters cast Cure Light Wounds until they're out of charges, then you rest until they re-memorize them, and then you cast them again until everyone's healed, and then you rest until you've re-memorized all your spells. I don't know. Let's see if I can rest for like a day. Well, let's say 12 hours. And then I can use my gold box restore spell thing, and I won't feel like I'm cheating. Okay, we can totally rest for a long time. Oh, I forgot to store spells before I loaded it up. Aw, dang it. Okay, that's an important thing to do if you want to, dang it. So, let's go through this one more time real quick. What did we cast? We cast Prayer. Gotta remember that. We cast... probably Fireball and Lightning Bolt. And I'm not going to worry about Protection from Evil too much. And Stinking Cloud, probably. Those are the good ones. I mean, haste is good too, but it does add 1 year of age to everybody, so I like to save it for emergencies. Hopefully we don't need any emergencies yet. And... Fireball. There's so many spells. When you can cast both high-level cleric and mage spells, there's just so many. I think I wasted a prayer spell here too. And the Stinking Cloud here. Alright, so then we go memorize spells, rest up. This time, I will go store memorize spell in Goldbox Companion. And then the next time I rest, what I'll do is I'll just, I'll try resting for like a day or something without doing anything, just because it's quick. If I can successfully rest that long, then I will use Goldbox Companion to just edit in the spells quickly, so we don't have to do that every time. I think that's a really good feature. I'm a little bit confused which way to go. This is the next area? I don't know. I got a little bit turned around, everybody. Oh no. I am a little bit lost right now. Burnt into the wall here is the symbol of a hand with a mouth for a palm. The faint stench of decayed flesh seems to hang here. Now, one of our symbols on our arms is a palm with a hand, with an eye, or fire with a hand, or something. I can't remember. Maybe look around for a second. Oh, good. What's this? The room is swampy, and you sink down to your knees. Oh, good. Some trolls are sitting on a small tussock, tossing hunks of meat to the wallowing crocodiles. Great. They turn to you. Another pile of meat. And so on. Alright, well, this is trolls. Trolls have new images this time. So do crocodiles. This is one thing hopefully you guys will get to notice. As we progress through the Gold Box series, the in-game battle sprites will make vast improvements. Trolls, I think look a lot better than they used to, and crocodiles too. The sprite art will definitely improve as time goes on. So this looks like a good time for Fireball, honestly. And Christina, your job is to kind of block anyone from getting to Mystic of Ba that could interrupt them, and it didn't matter anyway. But so I think, you know, hitting the trolls would be nice, but this will be a good one because it'll hit all the crocodiles except for that guy in the back. And this, no, that would hit, right? That would hit Fella McGubbins. This one would not. We'll miss the crocodile in the corner, but Fella's safe. Yeah, that'll be fine. 30 damage. Woo, that's a good roll. Look at you killing all the crocodiles, or anyone that doesn't save, anyway. Alright, that was nice. Very good there, Mystic. Very good. And the trolls are definitely hurting. Remember when we were sort of worried about trolls? Alright, killed them quickly. Now, they may be able to get back up if we don't finish the battle quick enough. I'm not 100% sure how the rules work. There we go. Already fleeing in panic, eh? Oh, that was a lot of guarding. Wow. That's annoying. So it seems maybe what happened there was, oops. An enemy can guard while adjacent to you, and then when you attack him, the guarding creature gets a free attack first before you attack. I never saw or didn't notice if that was possible in Pool of Radiance. Maybe the AI is getting better now that we're in the second game. Not 100% sure. We'll have to test it out. With the monsters defeated, this looks like a safe place to rest. Well, that's nice. So encamp and fix up and restore spells. Just for that one fireball, basically. Although, honestly, it feels like most of this dungeon is a safe place to rest up. And we'll search around, just in case the trolls had something. Oh, there's more trolls. As you open the door, hands reach down from above. Then comes a deep bass voice. Wait. You're not Bone Grinder, but you'll probably taste better. Alright, 5 trolls, 4 trolls. We shouldn't need any help for this one. Save your spells, fellas. Get Mystic of Ba in there helping out. So you can get attacks from behind on large enemies. Maybe not backstabs? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you can get backstabs on large creatures, I just don't understand it. It's complicated. Alright, lots of experience that time. Very good. And we get some money. Good, we definitely need the money for our levels up once we get back to town eventually, if that ever happens. Another Unstone. So this is probably all magical, likely. So what we're going to do is Mystic, who's our token cleric equipment style, will take the, well, I guess he'll take the sling and the flail. I don't know about the girdle. I'm thinking like Alucard with the worst AC, maybe the bracers will help, you never know. It's possible. With the monster defeated, this is also a safe place to rest. Very nice. So, first off, I suppose, Mystic. I just want to find out if this is a magical staff sling. So normally you would have a Thaco of 13 and a +1. If we equip this one, you get a 12 and a +2. So it's definitely a +1 staff sling. And with a mace, you have a Thaco of 15. The damage might not be the same because of the different weapons. But just say Thaco 15, switch to flail. Thaco 14. So it's got to be a +1 flail. Also, it appears that clerics can equip flails now. I kind of think they couldn't in Pool of Radiance. I know they've changed like the rules a little bit, like the staff sling. Obviously, eventually, anyone can use a sling. It's just in like Pool of Radiance, fighters were the only ones who could even use slings. It was hilarious. Not even mages or clerics. Okay, that'll do. I'm not going to worry about resting up this time. I will save it though. I wish I knew where we were a little bit better. It might be that this map is working. Okay, so this is definitely level 3. Okay, that definitely made sense. So it was just Silverton Sewers 2 that weren't working. And maybe they're synced up better now? No. You know what it is? I think Silverton Sewers 2 is not updated. It's just the same as number 1. Right? Like, it's the same map exactly. So it's just not updated. So I may have missed some stuff on this one. Let's, there's one other way to check out what's going on here. Just because I'm curious that I don't want to miss stuff. Let's check the hint book. So this was Sewers number 2. And I just, I'm going to check the numbers to make sure we didn't miss anything, hopefully. So number 2, 5, and 6. Well, we certainly were in room number 6 right now. 2 is a treasure room. No, that was... Doesn't make sense, because we already got... Didn't we already get the Unstone? Or maybe we did get that on this... Maybe I'm just really confused. I thought we got the Unstone back up here. Like, yeah, that number 2. Alright, hold on. Hold on, guys. Thieves Guild. Okay, this one, number 2. Okay, so that was a checkpoint that we might have dodged. So we might have skipped some thief battle by not going there. And then 3... Maybe we haven't found yet. That's in the next area. Okay, sorry. I'm looking for 5 and 6 on this side. Okay. 5, Otyug Lair. We definitely killed some Otyugs. We could have parlayed, but we killed them anyway. And then 6 with another filthy. So basically we had 2 Otyug Lairs and we missed a checkpoint. So I don't think we missed anything else. Well, there was that crocodile lair somewhere in there. Or no, that was in here. Right. Okay, good. Don't worry about it, guys. We're totally cool. I was worried that I was, like, missing something. But it seems like the map is fine. Well, the map is messed up, but it's okay. You don't need a map every time. Alright, so, now what? Come on, game, let me move. Okay, so we've cleared these areas out. This was the troll lair, the troll and the crocodile lair. Good. Doesn't seem to be much in here. Look around a little bit every now and then. You never know. Kind of a dead end, but I explored it. We're really not getting any random encounters. I'm quite happy about that. You hear a sound suddenly cut off to the south and west. So, south. You found a secret door to the east, but we heard a sound to the west. Maybe they meant to the south and to the east. Anyway. Look. You enter the hidden chamber. Okay. Welcome to the secret training hall. Oh, nice. Well, that's nice. Now, I haven't actually, I forgot until just now. I forgot to find out if the HP would work properly. Like, I don't know why we were... Didn't we have some HP problems? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Fellow McGubbins, train up. No, I think I fixed that. Sorry, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. It was a pre-in-between episode problem. Alright. Fellow McGubbins, train, no money. No money. No money. So it's nice that they have a training facility here. But there needs to be, like, a place to turn in your money. So, or to sell stuff. So we've got 65 platinum each, I assume. I could probably train one person up. Who's like the weakest level? We got 7-7. Oops. 6-7-7. So we could probably get Christina to level 7 cleric. 7-7. 6-7-7. We could maybe get Alucard to level 7 fighter. Maybe level 8 thief, depending on which one's which. You know what? I'm gonna get Christina up to 7, so that everyone's basically level 7 or higher. Alright, view, items, oops, trade, Christina, platinum, all the platinum. If I could sell my jewelry, we'd probably have more than enough money. Okay, now Christina has 205 times 5 is enough. You just need 200 platinum, that's all. Yeah. look. Secret training heart. Okay, there we go. Christina, train. We definitely would like to be a level 7 cleric. 72 HP. 76. Okay, good. Definitely working. I was worried about that. We probably have enough for someone else then, too. Let's see. It was Elric? No. Alucard, level 6. Yeah, okay. We're going to give him a level up, too, then. If I can afford it. Sorry, McGubbins. I got to take your money. No money for you. Alucard, yeah. Alucard needs a little bit of loving because he's got the lowest AC right now. So we'll help him out. Also, a level 7 fighter gets him that extra attack per turn, which is really quite nice. Few items. I hope I have enough, or I'm going to waste a lot of time here and not get much. Alright, is that enough, Alucard? Yeah, that'll be enough. Oops, not in camp. Look. Yes. Train. Level 7 fighter. Woohoo! Yeah, level 7 is the point where you get your extra attack every second turn. Congratulations! I think you got a fair bit of HP there. You used to be like 66 or something, so that was a good one. Okay, so we still need a lot more money to level up more people, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Alright. In camp. Now, assumedly we're safe here. I'm not 100% sure, but we should have new spells from Christina. 2 level 4 spells. Definitely a Cure Serious Wounds. And I'll throw in Protection from Evil. I might try out Poison eventually, but, you know, spells that either kill or do nothing are not usually my favorite. I like damage spells, and I like debuffs and buffs a little bit more these days, too. Apparently, you know, summons are good as well. Okay, yes. Rest up. Good. Save A. Also, before we leave, store memorize spells. Now Christina's will be up to date. Good. Okay. Well, that was fun. I want to see what's in 3, even if it's an ambush, just so we know what happens. Let's go down the main corridor here. Here lies the slaughtered remains of a fire knife checkpoint. As you cautiously look it over, a man steps out of the shadows. He holds a sword and wears the livery, not actual livers, of the Knights of Myth Dranor. He's also got a unicorn on his chest. You bear blue tattoo markings of the fire knives, yet I have heard rumors that the accursed Flamed One was using such things to control people. To whom do you owe allegiance? Well, no one, technically. I mean, I'm trying to save Princess Nicatia, but I'm doing a really bad job at finding any sign of her. So, we could... It's kind of a lie to say we owe allegiance to her. Let's just say no one, to be honest. For a small seedy sewer, this place teems with activity. If you're heading for the hideout, don't kill the cleric with the hammer. He's with me. He lets you pass. Well, that's nice. I guess I chose the right answer. Because if you said Nicatia, maybe he's like, actually, I work with Nicatia and I know you're lying. That would have been pretty good. Or maybe he would have joined and that's what I get for messing up. Bash. I thought there might be something in there, but apparently not. Alright, well, maybe we're about done with this area. Bash down the doors. We'll go through the central door down. You're entering the hideout, so I think this is the Fire Thieves' hideout. There are signs that it is normally a checkpoint, but it has been hurriedly abandoned. Alright. I mean, the next one on the list is a Fire Thief. Fire Knife, sorry. Oh, this is a full-sized one. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, guys. Seeing as this is a full-sized map, we're going to save this for the next episode, and that will be fine. Alright? So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And we've got a couple little bonus training sessions in there. That's always lucky. Oh, I suppose before we totally exit, we did find... Didn't we get, like, a different... Well, okay. There's chainmail. No, the chainmail is garbage tier. It's this thing. I forgot about these. That did make a difference. I should have equipped those earlier. So the bracers are... Let's do a little bit of math here quick. Normally you have AC of 6, which is your base 10 minus 4. If I equip the bracers, it goes to 0. So these are bracers of AC 4, which means on their own, they're better than studded leather, which is pretty cool. All right, so normally you would give those to your mage if you had a pure mage, but in our situation, the thief actually gets more use out of them. The girdle, sometimes there are girdles of giant strength. Let's give it to Mystic of Ba. He's the only one that doesn't have 1800. So 18, equip the girdle. I'm sure it's very manly. Didn't seem to give him any strength. I'll have to identify it once we get back to town. I don't see anything changing here. Like Thaco and damage all seem the same to me. Strength, all the attributes are the same. Movement doesn't change. So it may just be a nothing girdle. That's fine. And what else do we get? The pink and green stone. Now, the other Un stone gave +1 to Dex up to a max of 18. I'm kind of assuming this one is working the same way. I mean, I don't know for sure. It's hard to say. Let's trade it to Mystic. If it's +1 Constitution, that would work. Also, is this a magical longsword? 11 versus 11. So it's not magical. Okay, so don't worry about it. We're just going to sell those. So 17 Constitution, just in case this does something. Doesn't seem to upgrade your Constitution anyway. It might be like, you know, if your Charisma is less than 18, it gives you +1 Charisma or something. We'll figure it out eventually. I could probably look in the hint book. Anyway, quit rambling, Blue. It's time to end the episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a great day and all that.